Okay guys, Bernardo Faria here. Huge honor for me. I'm here with my UK for today, Placid, one of the most famous UKs in the world. And guys, just showed an entire instruction all about my favorite back take. That's called the single strap back take. And I'm gonna show you guys here in these next few days how to do this back take. That's my favorite. And this is the back take that I use in my entire career. So if you're familiar with my game, in the same way that I had the over-under pass that I would use on every single match, that I had my half guard that I would use on every single match, I had this back take that I pretty much use it on every match that my opponent turned on the knee and I had to take his back. I was able to use this back take against the best jiu-jitsu athletes in the world. I mean, like people that I respect a lot, like names like Leandro Lo, Braulio Stima, Roberto Cyborg, Eduardo Teles, all of them I use this back take. And it's very interesting because in my opinion, it's very easy to do. And I always say that my game works really well for the old guys. And I think this is one more position that's gonna work very well for the old guys because you guys will see that it's a very easy and slow way to take the back. So we don't even need the seat belt. We just need one lapel. That's why we call it single strap back take. And in this instruction, I show how to use this back take from every single position in Jiu-Jitsu. So in the same way that I made the over-under instruction, that I show how to use the over-under for every single position. And I made my half guard instructions that I show how to use the half guard for every single position. In this instruction, I showed how to do this back take from every position in Jiu-Jitsu. So let's do an overview here of what's this back take. So. Thanks so much, Placido. So guys, coincidence, this was the very first back take I learned in my career since I was white belt, and it's the one that I still use until today. So 20 years using this back take on every single tournament, training, and etc. And my first instructor, Ricardo Marques, the one that went from white to black belt, he came from a Carson Gracie line, right? And I heard that the Carson Gracie line, they all practice this back take. And became my favorite and developed a lot of details from there. So guys, instead of setting up the back take with the seat belt, we don't need the seat belt. That's the trick of this position. All I have to do is to control my opponent's opposite lapel. If I have this opposite lapel, that's all I need, okay? And now my right hand is free, okay? So I can use my right hand to go for a choke. I can use my right hand to pulse on the mat. I could go behind my opponent and place my right hand on his shoulder. There's a lot of stuff I can do with my right hand being free. And when we set up the seat belt, we stay so engaged here that sometimes I feel dangerous about it. Especially if you are that guy, the old guy practicing Jiu-Jitsu, and you are very vulnerable about being on bottom. So I think this one here, you have more control of you're more aware of the situation, and you can force yourself to stay on top of your opponent. So for example, from here, I can always move, go to one side, go to the other side, see what are my opportunities, and this and that. But anyways, this first video here, my idea is just show you the most basic back take from here, the single strap back take. So all you're gonna do is, I have his lapel, I'm gonna stretch my leg backwards, I'm gonna place my knee against his knee, and I'm gonna try to put a hook over his leg over here, okay? If I don't get to put this hook, guys, no problem, okay? I can work without the hook as well. But I have his lapel, I place my knee close to his knee, and I bring him to me, okay? Guys, once I brought my opponent to me, I'm gonna try to attack his back while he defends my hand here. I place one hook over. I use this leg to help me out and to bring his hip up, look. And then I place the second hook. But look how easy it is to take the back on this way, okay? And guys, always remember to do this. Always try to attack your opponent's neck in the same time that you try to put the hooks. Most of the times your opponent is gonna focus either on protecting the neck or protecting the hook. It's very rarely the case that the guy is really good and protect both in the same time. So if you protect the neck, I work on the hooks. And if you protect the hooks, I work on the neck. And I go for the rear neck choke or the regular choke and this and that. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Sorry about that, Placido. So I'm fighting against my opponent. I'm gonna get here, and I'm gonna control his opposite lapel, okay? Once I did that, pay attention guys, now I'm gonna do it without putting the hook. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna stretch my leg backwards, I'm gonna place my knee against his knee, and I'm gonna bring him to me. Once I brought him to me, I don't have that hook. I can either work the hook now, or I can just go straight to the back take, okay? Guys, why do we use this hook? Guys, it's a very good way to slow down my opponent, okay? So when I have this hook here, try to move Placido, it's kind of hard for him, like he's stuck. So it saves me some time to work properly on how to take the back, okay? So I'm gonna try to attack his neck, he's gonna protect it, and then my hook comes over. Guys, if for some reason he's doing a good job here bringing his knee close to me, try to bring, I can even use this hand here to push his leg down, and my foot comes over, look. And I got his back. Once I have this hook, I'm gonna use this leg to help me out to open up my opponent. I keep him flat on top of me, and now I place the other hook, and I have his back. So guys, I'm gonna make a few more videos to show you guys like how we continue on this position. But in this instruction of the single strap back take, I showed every single detail about this position. So I truly believe that in Jiu-Jitsu, one of the most important things is to know how to counter his counters. So anything he does, I have an answer to go to this position. And I also showed like all the transitions from all type of guard passings to this single strap back take. So how to pass the butterfly guard going there, how to pass the Toriano, how to do the Toriano pass going there, how to do the over-under pass going there, how to do the... So I try to put everything together. So in the next video, I'm gonna show you guys like when I can't pull my opponent to me, what should I do? What's the next step from there? And keep following, stay tuned because in the next video I'm gonna post about it. And very soon we're gonna launch this newest instructor that I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And maybe by the time you're watching, my instructions are already at IBJJFanatics.com. So make sure to check that out. Well, guys, thank you, Placido. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
IBJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTube Faria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.